Hello, church family. Hope you are all well and staying healthy and safe. I just wanted to give you a little update to talk to you about our plans for Holy Week. And for the first time this morning, I've begun to get excited again about Easter. Easter very much is not cancelled. And so I'm just going to share with you some ideas that we have over the next coming days, all with good intention. We're hoping that very much these things can happen. A lot of them will depend on technology and restrictions that are put in place over the next few days, but we really hope that we can do all the things that we hope to do. And it all begins this Sunday with Palm Sunday. Now, Palm Sunday's an unusual one for us because it's normally about celebrating crowds gathering around to celebrate Jesus, and we can't gather as a crowd, but we can still celebrate the truths of Palm Sunday. We're going to do that with an online all-age service for the whole family to join in with. So we encourage you to join us 10:30 on the usual YouTube channel. Details which will be included in the email with this video, I'm sure. So join us for that. But I also want to encourage you, if you've got a palm cross hanging around from previous years, as I'm sure many of you have, I want to encourage you on Palm Sunday to stick one of those in the window or on your door. And then kids and young families, as you go out for your exercise in the day, if your exercise is walking through or around the village, I want to encourage you to look out for those palm crosses and see how many you can find, and email me to let me know how many you found. So that's this Sunday, Palm Sunday. And we enter after that into Holy Week itself. And so here's our plan for Maundy Thursday. Now, it's traditional that we would have a united Maundy Thursday meal, all sharing together, talking about the importance of that meal, sharing in communion together. And so we want to try to do that virtually. And the way that's going to work is that we are going to have a meal here as a family, as we would anyway, at 6 o'clock, and we're going to encourage people to join us on Zoom. So we're going to have a place setting at our table for the computer, so the computer will see what's going on, and that if you are a user of Zoom, you can log in and join us. And so for you to be able to do that, you need to let me know the email account you use to set up your Zoom so that we can send you an invitation to that event. Now, we hope that technology is going to work. It's not something we've used a lot, but it's an idea and we're going to give it a go. Now, if you want to join us for that, and even if you can't join us online, I want to encourage you on that Thursday evening of Maundy Thursday as part of your meal to share in communion together. So whether you're joining us on Zoom or not, please make sure that at your table you have some bread and some wine or grape juice available for the whole family. And if you're joining us, we'll talk through the Last Supper and share in communion together between the main course and pudding. So please join us for that meal if you can. You don't have to make it a big expensive meal, just whatever you'd normally be eating. And if you use Zoom, send us your email address and we can invite you to be part of that. So that'll be 6 o'clock on Maundy Thursday. Good Friday. Now, we had originally planned to have a walk of witness through the village and to place the cross on the triangle opposite Aaron Russell in Handcross and to declare the good news of the gospel. Now, we can't do that, but we are still going to place the cross on the triangle. We've had permission from Highways to do this. The cross is going to be there for the duration of Good Friday with a notice next to it pointing people to our YouTube channel, inviting people to join us for worship on Easter Sunday, and to help them to know what they can access to find out more about the Easter story, which is just as much true today as it's ever been and needed now more than ever before. So the cross will be there throughout the duration of the day in the hope that people will drive past it, walk past it on their exercise or on their trip to the spa for their essential shopping, and see that the message of Easter is still true for today. And on Good Friday itself, we're going to have a series of short reflections on the last sayings of Jesus on the cross available on the church YouTube page. So we'll send you a link to that. And the idea is that people can access that at whatever time of day they want during Good Friday. They can do the whole series of reflections together, or they can do one at a time, or just do whichever ones they feel called to. They're going to be led by a number of different people from our church family. So they will be available on Good Friday. And then on Easter Sunday itself, we'll have a live service at 10:30 as normal on YouTube, celebrating the joy and the wonder of Easter. Now, I know it's not going to be a normal Easter, but I, for one, am getting quite excited about these different ways which we can celebrate the truth of Easter. And we really hope you will be able to join us for some or maybe all of those things. So Palm Sunday, this Sunday, put a palm in your window and join us for the 10:30 service on YouTube. Maundy Thursday, a meal at 6 o'clock, accessing via Zoom if you've downloaded it. Please email us the email address you registered with so that we can invite you to that event. Good Friday, series of reflections available for you on the church YouTube channel, and then Easter Sunday itself, 10:30, to celebrate the wonder and joy of the resurrection of Jesus. It's still coming up to the holiest week of the year. We're excited about celebrating these truths in a new and a fresh and an exciting way, in ways in which we hope others will be able to engage with us as well. And I also want you to think about this for Easter Sunday, just to give you a bit of a heads up for this. On Sunday after the service, we encouraged you to phone somebody else from the church and just check in on how they're doing. I want you to think of somebody you know and love and care for who doesn't yet know Jesus, that you can phone on Easter Sunday after the service and just encourage them, bless them, check in with them. So be praying now and asking God, who is it that he might want you to call on Easter Sunday with the good news of Jesus. And so bless you as you go into this week, as we go into Holy Week. I pray that whatever we can do together will be a blessing to you, but also glory to Jesus, who is alive and reigns with us and is with us in all of this. So grace and peace to you as we approach Holy Week.